All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing you daily horoscope for Friday, June 18th, 2021. We've got the sun, the later degrees in the sign of Gemini, ending the seasons. We're about to start spring here, or summer here in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. We've got the moon moving into Libra. All right, this is really exciting. It's a fun energy when the moon moves into Libra for the weekend. Is we're really connecting with others, and that's usually kind of something that happens on the weekend. We really, it kind of amps up our social life. Let me show you the chart here. There's a lot of activity with the moon in Libra, and Libra is about patience of the mind. Libra is about justice and what we feel is right or wrong. The balancing scale of the zodiac. It's the only inanimate object, and Virgo, which is about that precise decision. Those precise decisions, those analytical, movements that we make in the mind on a practical level, how does that weigh out here on this like scales of the mind? How do we feel about the decisions that we've made? How do we feel about, if I were to revisit this, Mercury retrograde over the next, it's going to happen on Saturday. Mercury and the moon are going to create a trine together. But this weekend is really powerful for communication with other people, as it gives us an opportunity to really put our emotional selves in this, in somebody else's shoes, and rethink a situation perhaps of how we live something out, and really level up our communication skills. So at noon Eastern Daylight Time, we have the moon creating this sextile here over to Mars, which is in Leo, which is very happy to be in Leo. It's that fearless action. It's a skilled. We know what we're doing. We've been here. We've created this, these like second nature skills that just come to mind. So we're able to maneuver and go through whatever it is that we have to get through. And we can do so without second guessing. And that's kind of what this is going on here, moving forward, making sure that our actions fearlessly moving forward are aligning with our minds, so that we're making the right decisions, making the right kind of like heroic decisions if we run into situations throughout the day. As we move forward, now we start to get this sextile not only to Mars and the moon, but moon and the south node. And Mars and the south node are starting to make that trine to one another. So this is this beautiful fire moving forward, being me, being myself. This is my own creative self-expression. I'm not letting things hold me back anymore that I once believed in, of me having to live small. And how did those decisions in the past weigh on me? And if so, if my decisions in the past that I made when I was younger had a decision on who I was, maybe I should be trying here to the north node and starting to Mercury, communicate to individuals that were impactful within my life, or forgiveness, going back, revisiting, saying, maybe I didn't act appropriate, or I could have, I don't know. There's just that kind of energy, because it's like we also have the moon, as you see here, starting to create this trine over to Saturn. I'll come back here for you. So this is like, Saturn is saying, like, take the initiative, take the responsibility to be the one that makes that call, that reaches out. Whether, that's just a lot of the energy that's going on here. It's just like us in our own minds stepping up to be responsible, to not allow the decisions of the past to be a filter that dictates how our actions are going to be played out in the future. So it's us kind of like lifting that veil and saying, like, it's okay. And this Mars energy moving forward in Leo is like, I've got the strength, the stamina, everything that I need here to express myself, to be me, to move forward, to navigate, and do so in a free-spirited kind of way. And we can do this with the joy of others, and connecting with other people, and being empathetic, and not being, there's this, like, being sad about something. It's like we can have a hard conversation as well and be expressive and excited about it, because it's freeing. So we're like learning new ways to have these conversations, or learning new ways to alleviate some of these things in our mind. Especially if we have like, this constant monkey chatter going on. Some of this energy is just like, look, we have ways that we can connect with ourselves to bring ourselves grounded and balanced no matter where we're at when we're dealing with the outside world. So there's this internal balance, external balance. It's the beauty of the moon making these connections, not only with the north node, sextile to the south node, kind of releasing these old ways of thinking, these old patterns, stepping into this new way, and stepping up and knowing Saturn that we're the authority that we can do so. And then this Mercury retrograde means we're rethinking and how some of our actions have been in the past. Venus in the sign of Cancer. This is very like loving and caring and forgiving kind of energy going on right now. So it's really beautiful and exciting energy. It's a great way to start our weekend. My friends, happy Friday. Day of the Lovers. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.